Over of Gambia's independent electoral commission by that country's military. The takeover of the IEC on Tuesday came after President Yahya Jammeh refused to recognize electoral defeat and accused the election body of vote tampering.
In a sharply worded statement, Ban Ki-moon labelled as outrageous the disrespect of the will of the Gambian people and the defiance being displayed by Jammeh, who lost and initially conceded his election defeat on December the 1st to businessman Adama Barrow. The move raised the prospect of an end to 22 years of autocratic rule tainted by allegations of widespread human rights abuses.
But in a dramatic about turn that drew international condemnation, he then rejected the voting results last Friday. His party is now challenging the outcome in Gambia's Supreme Court.
The UN chief also rebuked President Jammeh's defiance towards the international community at a time when a high-level Economic Community of West African States delegation was in the country to broker a peaceful transition of power. He said the president's refusal to vacate his office and the military takeover of the Independent Electoral Commission violates its independent status under the Gambian constitution and could compromise the sensitive electoral material under the commission's custody. The Secretary General's Special Representative for West Africa, Mohammed Ibn Chambas, went further, warning that if the incumbent did not vacate his office when his mandate ends on January 18th next year, then he would be strongly sanctioned. Liberia's President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, as chair of ECOWAS, leading a high-level delegation that included the presidents of Nigeria, Sierra Leone and Ghana to Gambia Tuesday, indicated that they had as yet not reached a deal, but that a report would be presented to a formal meeting of the regional grouping on Saturday. The UN Secretary General has reiterated his call for a peaceful, timely and orderly transfer of power in full respect of the will of the Gambian people as expressed in the presidential election. Sherwin Brycepease, SABC News, New York.
Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe has